Hello, I'm Nugolo, your guide, and today I shall be talking about what object storage unit is. I will be delighted to show you the many advantages of our Nugolo Swarm object storage concept. A diverse range of data needs to be stored. In virtually every sector, increasing volumes of data need to be stored and produced to ever higher standards of quality. The sheer volume of this data exceeds the capabilities of conventional storage architectures. Your data are exposed to threats constantly. Hardware failures, natural disasters and ransomware attacks. Protecting your data dependably is a challenge. Dangers are lurking everywhere, and the level of potential danger increases as the number of users and the amount of data rise. Sometimes employees cause accidental errors that can incur high costs. Threats such as work stoppage, data loss and, in extreme cases, even loss of sales or even penalties are potential sources of damage in relation to your data and your company. However, how can you protect your backups as data volumes increase, while at the same time assuring yourself of secure and immediate access to them from anywhere? The solution that can protect your data is the Nugolo Swarm object storage concept, based on secure storage facilities that you can access immediately and inexpensively. With our storage systems, you can make your data incorruptible, encrypt it, store several versions, and isolate copies from one another to satisfy statutory requirements. Data storage is easy to use and has a simple web service interface that allows you to store and retrieve any amount of data from the Nugolo Swarm object storage facility or from anywhere on the internet at any time. Also, different people can access data at the same time. In contrast to the most familiar data storage models in companies, such as block storage that stores data in blocks of a fixed size, or the data storage unit that stores data in a file hierarchy, Nugolo Swarm object storage stores data in containers that are known as buckets. These are ideal for dealing with unstructured data, also in a cloud. Every object contains three things. The actual data, which can be anything at all that you wish to store, from a family photo to a 400-page corporate identity handbook. An expandable volume of metadata that are linked directly to the object, as well as additional descriptive properties for better indexing and administration, all included. And last but not least, a globally unique identifier, an address that is assigned to the object to enable it to be found on a distributed system without needing to reveal the physical location of the data. Nugolo Swarm Object Storage protects your data by automatically creating copies of your objects on several devices in different facilities. With our storage system, you only pay for the storage that you're actually using. There are no minimum charges and no setup fees. In an object storage bucket, you can restore data easily if ever anything gets deleted accidentally by users or by application faults. With our storage solution, you can integrate existing identity management systems and commonly used backup solutions seamlessly. You can store several versions and you can isolate copies from one another to satisfy statutory requirements. The solution can also be extended easily through the use of hard disks or servers made by manufacturers of your choice. Object storage architectures employ a flat hierarchy that is virtually limitless. Nugolo object storage is perfectly suited to the scaling of massive growth in unstructured data, especially when the amount of data increases to hundreds of terabytes and even into peta range and beyond. Nugolo Swarm Object Storage provides you with the flexibility to control who is entitled to access your data through the application of identity and access management guidelines. access control lists, bucket policies, and query string authentication combined with SSL encrypted endpoints also help with security when uploading and downloading your data, providing several options for the encryption of data in the idle state. The Nugolo bucket system helps you to get the best out of your data by ensuring that data are stored securely and can be made available when needed and can also grow in line with your requirements. Your data remain protected because several copies of your data can be stored in our distributed system. In the event of one or more buckets failing, the data can still be made available without any adverse impact on the application or the end users. Just ask yourself, what happens to my data after, for example, 50 years? Nugolo Swarm Object Storage also provides configurable lifecycle guidelines for the management of your data throughout your entire usage period. Your data are automatically integrated in the most appropriate class of storage without requiring any changes to your applications. Are you ready to protect your data better, while at the same time saving time, money and resources? Nugolo Swarm Object Storage is the only fully SD-compatible storage provider and is the market leader in the quest for intelligent data storage.